So welcome to our new camp. This is Kingston SE. I don't know what that SE means, but the RV park. So it's 20 bucks for 2 nights or $20 for one if you only want to stay one. Not a bad little spot. A few people around and another row at the front. And we've just had this awesome setup behind us. Roll in the bus and the Suzuki Jimny and a boat. Looks like it's got a whopper solar system on the top. I'm sure they would live pretty comfortably travelling around in that thing. It's almost a house on wheels. Very cool. We're just driving down the beach at Kingston SE, so you can drive on the beach in a number of places here actually, and it looks pretty busy. So yeah, you can drive down to Cape Jaffa, you can get on at Granite Rocks and drive all the way into Kingston SE. And yeah, I don't know, I haven't got my tyres down now, it's like concrete, so we'll see how we go. But awesome little town. I think what they've done with the RV park is super smart. That would bring a heap of business. We'll go and do some food shopping and that tomorrow. Might even have to get some fuel, I reckon, I don't know. But every day is a bit of a adventure. We don't really know what to expect here. So we're going to end up in Mount Gambier, I don't know, 3 or 4 nights away or something maybe. And we'll spend a bit of time there, and then eventually we'll end up over the border doing some river camping and whatever, and keep heading towards Melbourne. We really don't, we haven't planned too far in advance. We kind of just, every day or two we look and see where we're going, and that's about it. And we prefer it that way. It's not nice booking something 6 weeks in advance and then you have to be there. Anyway, we'll see what this is like. Alright, nice swim at the beach. We're just going to keep cruising along down to, what is it,
Pinky's Beach, and then
Beach.
Cape Jaffa.
Cape Jaffa. So Cape Jaffa is 18 kilometres from Kingston. If the beach is like this the whole way, it's pretty easy going, but there's lots of people, so we're only doing somewhere between 20 and 40 k's an hour. Anyway, this is Point Jaffa. It's like a absolute mill pond. Unbelievable weather, and yet we're supposed to get 60 km/h winds later, they reckon. We'll see, we'll see. So this is the Cape Jaffa Lighthouse Cottage Ruins. The lighthouse is out there on a reef, which they've now brought into Kingston. You'll see it as you drive through town. So Sarah sees a dolphin down there and she's running down the beach. I don't think I've ever seen her run before. I'm just kidding. Well, it's cooking hot. You can't even stand on the sand without burning your feet. But everyone's out there relaxing. Absolutely pristine weather. Not bad. Not bad at all. Rightio, another day. So we've driven from Kingston to Robe, about half an hour. I'm just going to check it out. Sarah's found some markets here. And then we'll head out to one of the national parks or something and have a bit of a look around. What do you reckon?
I think sounds like a plan.
It's pretty busy though, isn't it?
It is.
Lots of people.
Too many.
So we're at the old jail. I'm just showing Oliver. What are you standing next to, Ollie? That's a jail cell, isn't it? You come and have a look at the rest of them? This place is crazy spectacular. I just thought it was beaches. Unbelievable. So this is the obelisk. It's actually hard to walk straight, it's that windy. Unbelievable. Rightio, cheeky bakery stop in Robe, supporting the local community. Was it good?
It's nice.
It was good. We are just outside Little Dip Conservation Park, heading in shortly. I'm sure we'll have to let our tyres down at some point, but it's still limestone and feral at the moment, so see how we go. Check it out. We're going to go to Stony Rise as well. You can camp there, but not with a caravan. Yeah, see what we can find. So this is Stony Creek, not Stony Creek, Stony Rise campground. No good for caravans, but you'd get a camper in here, no worries. Even a hybrid that wasn't too tall or whatever. A couple of campsites. Toilet. It's nothing amazing, but it's certainly do the trick. Letting the old tyres down. So some pretty wild coastline over here.
That is windy.
It is crazy. I can hardly open my car door. But it's cool views. Well, might be the only protected beach along Robe at the moment. Absolutely stunning. Now, what do you have to say of yourself?
It's cold. Cold, cold, cold. Nice cup of tea would be delightful.
So we're just at Robe Lake and I've managed to get sand in my eye, which is an awesome feeling. Anyway, so Salt Lake by the looks of it. We're at Freshwater Lake. I don't know whether it's actually fresh water. We're not going to do the whole walk. Just have a quick look. The water's right near the car park. And a pretty manky looking lake. Well, I managed to get the stuff out of my eye. That was about the third or fourth time I squirted water in there. Hurt a lot, and now it's all good. It's one of the worst things to happen, getting stuff in your eye. It used to happen at work a bit. Not much fun at all. So, Robe, not a bad little, well, it's not little. It's a pretty good, not a bad town, and the beaches, far out. If it was good weather, the rock pools and that, oh man, amazing. Anyway,
I mean, what?
You don't get to choose these things, you just get whatever weather you get. So we're at Old Man Lake. This kind of looks a bit nicer. Still nothing amazing, but there is a campground over there just maybe 100 metres away from the water. You wouldn't get a caravan in, but it looks alright. So this is Norakrina Beach. And by the looks of it, it's a private road. I don't know how that works, but pretty amazing. So I think we just misread the signs. There's nothing saying you can't drive into here. or at least I hope that's the case because we're driving in now. It just says private road and CCTV in use or something. I can't see how it would be blocked off. Anyway, lots of pretty amazing houses and stuff here, boats and all sorts, and a beautiful beach. So we're on the beach. There is another beach access further south. Takes you to Stinky Beach, as the kids called it, and I'm pretty sure that that's actually what it's called. So there you go. This kind of reminds us a bit of Pondalawi. It's quite nice here on a calm and not windy day. It'd be flipping beautiful. Good morning. So we're packed up. We're just filled up with water, and we're going to head down to Beachport to have a look because we didn't go there, and we might also go to. What have you got to say for yourself?
Those spiderwebs all flying through the air again. This must be a thing down here.
Yeah, so in Rapid Bay there was hundreds of them, and then we saw them, where was it? South of...
I don't know.
South of Aldinga. We booked a caravan park in Southend, so just south of Beachport. We wanted to get into the bush camping there, but they're full, and a lot of the national park campsites you can't get a van into, so we're just kind of ticking our way down. And probably from there we've got to take a punt. We can either try and get into a campsite, which Mum and Dad might not be able to do, or we'll go straight to Mount Gambier or something like that. So we're going to go to, where are we going? An op shop, community store or something.
Something to get rid of some stuff.
We did a bit of a cull yesterday, get rid of some stuff and give it to some people who might make good use of it. Anyway, we will see you in Beachport probably. Alright, so we're at Woke Wine Cutting. This is on the way to Beachport. Thought we'd have a quick squiz. So, bit of history for you. Many moons ago, these guys cut a channel to make the water flow from a swamp, an excess swamp.
Daddy,
and this is it.
go down there. But my phone can go down.
Oh, don't lose it.
That's crazy. So it's got, yeah, vertical walls. I don't know how far up they, looks like they machined it quite a bit. So that's the, is that the swamp there?
Well, that's Lake George.
Oh, so it flows from back up the other way.
Yeah, that, and that's
Into
what I
Lake
was
George.
doing.
There you go. Amazing. So they get wet winters every 3 to 7 years, and the water flows from the swamp, the excess water from the swamp down into the lake below. And they did all that using some pretty average machinery back in 1960. Unbelievable. Lots of hard work. And by the sounds of it, it was done pretty carefully as well. So this is the swamp every 3 to 7 years that he's draining out down that channel, which is probably, I don't know, a kilometre away or something. Pretty amazing engineering back in those days. Anyway, off to Beachport. So, check this place out. This is Beachport, but they've got a pretty cool RV place to pull into for lunch. Right on the waterfront. You can't camp here, but can't pick a better place for lunch. Check out our new campsite. So we're at Southend, the tourist park. We would have liked to go into bush camping, but they were full. But anyway, I don't think we can complain. So this is our bedroom views, straight down onto the beach. Amazing coloured water. What do you think, Oliver? Do you like it? Do you like it?
Yeah.
And what did we do? Did we just book another night?
Yeah.
We did, didn't we?
We're going to Running Waters.
Yeah, okay. So we just walked down there and managed to book another night. So we're paying $27.50 a night. Mum and Dad, it's only $20. It is only bore water, so you can't really fill up with drink water and whatever. But I mean, nice quiet place. This town kind of reminds me of some of the small spots in WA. Real quiet, sort of, you know, ride your motorbikes on the road, that kind of place. Really, really beautiful, and a big change from Beachport and Robe that are the complete opposite.
We saw sheep crossing the road.
What were they crossing from? From
Paddock to paddock.
paddock to paddock, and what was happening?
We stopped.
You had to stop, and was there a lady waving some flags?
No,
No, what was she doing? How did you know there was sheep?
because we saw them.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What a ripper spot this is. So I've just pulled out in between the jetty and the caravan park over there. Unbelievable, so beautiful. The jetty's in the distance over there. What a spot. So the Southend tourist park that we're staying at has a bush camp, which is probably, I don't know, a couple of k's up the road. So I've just come for a drive to check that out. We probably would have preferred to stay here, but they were full. But yeah, the photos that I've seen looks wicked. Looks really cool. What a spot. Climb over the dunes. That's really cool. This would have been awesome. But I guess where we are too, you can't complain. We got a pretty sweet spot there. We're going on an adventure to the jetty. So you can walk there from the caravan park, but there's a bit of back and forth, to and fro. Boom, boom. Where are we, Cooper?
Daddy?
What jetty? What's this place called? No, hold Daddy's hands because there's no rail up here. Hold Daddy's hands. So we're just pulling into Canunda National Park, which leaves from Southend, right in the middle of town, about 200 metres away from the caravan park. It's a really big national park, so just going to head in there and have a look today. The weather, I don't know, it might be okay on this side, but it's not going to be good weather today, unfortunately. We shall see what we find over here. Alright, so we're at Stanford Point. Looks pretty interesting. It's actually somewhat calm on this side. Lots of bugs, but oh. The light?
It's a bit hard to see.
A bit hard to see. Oh dear.
I just think it's better looking under here.
Well, can you lead the way then?
I'm looking under here.
Well, it's a bit different. Sanctuary Zone. Not sure what it's called. Lots of surfers out there. A little bit of a shame about the weather. This would be an amazing national park, and it's sunny and not blowing a gale. But anyway, you get what you get. Where does it go? Go on, run through again, run through again. Oh yeah. Man, you wouldn't even know that it's blowing a gale. But this water is freezing. And in the cave over there, it's really cold. Like probably a good 10 degrees cooler. So this is Grandad's new wedding attire. The seaweed here is like 3 mil thick off the beach.
Got my bridal attire on.
Well, the old weather's come in maybe 2 hours before it was supposed to, apparently. And it's pretty feral. Bit of a shame because it's supposed to be epic in good weather, but we still had a good time. Found a wicked little cave, little beach for the kids to splash around in. I don't know why the water is so cold, but it is freezing. I was keen to have a swim, but yeah, nah. So yeah, we could drive miles down this national park, Canunda, however you say it. Is huge. You could drive all day, I'm sure, but with the way the weather is, it's not really worth it. And we're going to go through Millicent tomorrow, if that's how you say it, on the way to Mount Gambier and all that. So we'll just head back to camp and have a lazy afternoon. Well, it must have been awfully windy here. Look at our mat. Unbelievable. So yeah, I can see 2 gazebos that are bent and broken. One over there that we just pulled down. That one's all snapped and stuffed. There'll be some unhappy people when they come back.